Must don't know who I am. I showed you a million, no video. I open up many doors, I invented doors.
Welcome, everyone. Everyone to this 2K. Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee at BMO Harris Bradley Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, Holiday out there with Gordon. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Horford. And it's Chris in the power forward position. There's the pick. Paul with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside Hill. He dishes it to Paul. And Smitty, two explosive teams as far as athletic ability, and that's always fun to watch.
It is. It's also fun to watch the guys get out of the way. They don't want to get dunked on the highlight reel. You can see the guys are saying, hey, I don't want to be on the highlight reel.
No
so
poster,
I'm
man.
like I got my man. I'm going to hug my man and say I didn't see it coming.
Yeah. Here's Holiday. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Horford. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Horford's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Clippers. Paul is screen on Gordon. McCollum kicks to Paul. And it's sent back by Horford. Outside Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And a wide open look for McCollum. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the three. Paul missing again.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside Gordon. He kicks to Horford. There's a screen by Chris. 5 to shoot. And here's Gordon from outside. Good D by McCollum. Bucks trail by 4. Paul outside. Over to the left wing. Udo kicks to Chandler. Paul right side. Over Holiday. That's good from Paul on the assist by Chandler.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Craps in the tray. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Shot off the screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one's on Eric Gordon. Second free throw, no good. Clippers leading by 4. And Holiday kicks to Chris. To the wing right side. Here's Horford. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Feeds to McCollum. Back to Paul. Chandler is screen. Here's McCollum. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Horford. Back to Gordon. From deep three-point range. Bucks trail by 4. Paul dishes to McCollum. Now the feed to Hill. Pass to Paul. Shot on the wing. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The defense respects the shooting ability of CP3, but even when they contest it, he can knock it down.
Picked by Horford. Horford with the screen on McCollum. Gordon, the pass to Horford. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Gordon. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor, and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
CP3 is not afraid to go up against the bigger guys inside. He continuously finds some space, somehow, some way.
And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Middleton. And it's 6 points for Horford.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 6.
No hesitation from Chris Paul, getting the basketball to the open man quickly.
Holiday with it. Passes it to Chris. Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Holiday kicks to Horford. Outside Gordon. Back to Horford. Second shot opportunity. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Pass to Chandler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And it's fair to say, Tyson Chandler, not the player he once was, but still a fantastic rebounder and eats up space and does everything you want from a big man.
And with Chandler, Greg, he still rebounds at a fantastic rate, even though he's the team veteran. As long as he gets minutes, he'll get you some boards.
And part of that is because he's always been one of the smarter rebounders in our league, just aware of how to set up and track the basketball after the shot goes up, and he makes great use of his length and strength.
Sam Decker's checked in for the Bucks. Etuan Moore comes in for C.J. McCollum. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chris Humphries has checked in for Chris. Pondexter comes in for Chris Middleton. Brown, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Fultz in for Drew Holiday. Fultz dishes to Brown. Horford kicks to Pondexter. Horford the pass to Brown. Picked by Horford. There's the triple. Fultz. No good. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. They set the pick. Moore outside. From outside the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Fultz kicks to Humphries. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, the Bucks can be a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
And the Bucks will do it with several approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Al Horford. Now here's Paul. He has 6. Chandler against Humphries. Paul for 3.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet right there. That's his shot.
Picked by Humphries. To the inside. Chandler with the steal. Paul, no one around him. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Paul's got 8 points.
Love seeing Chris Paul get active scoring the ball. The defense must come out to challenge his jump shot.
Back to Brown. Pondexter from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pondexter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Chandler a screen. Moore. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
Kicks it to Pondexter. Here's Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Pondexter dishes to Fultz. Over Paul. And that one comes up a bit short.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
And here's Fultz following Sam Decker's 3. Picked by Humphries. Here's Withey. He can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. 1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul kicks to Decker. Back to Paul. The tray. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. The dish to Brown. He feeds it to Fultz. Out to the wing. They set the screen. Chandler with the steal. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. Over to the wing. And the wide open shot from Decker. Offline with his three. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Humphries. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Moore. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Al Horford getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
You know their coach like.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 1. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Middleton is out there with Chris. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Gordon. And it's Horford in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Zeller. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big 3 in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. You had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. From the low block, Zeller grabs the board. Milwaukee in the lead. To the left side wing. Thomas a screen. And Moore kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Diallo. Oh, trying for it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to Minnesota. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Over Thomas. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul outside, inside, and the dunk by Zeller. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Dishes it to Middleton. Here's a screen by Chris. Here's Horford. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Well, Steve, when you think about leaders and players who mean as much for the mental game of their team as their coach, you know, Chris Paul right at the top of that list. He has always been a vocal floor general his whole career.
You're totally right. Paul is very aware of everything that is going on in a game. Can get in a teammate's face if they have a mental lapse. Not always an easy pill to swallow, but all players respect Chris Paul's leadership.
And Moore kicks to Thomas. There's the pick. This one for three. That's good from Paul on the assist by Zeller. Now it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Chris passed to Gordon. And the Clippers miss again.
The defense fortunate there. He's a guy you hate to leave wide open.
Paul dishes to Zeller. Over Horford. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Chris kicks to Horford. And again, no good by the Clippers.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Holiday against Paul. And here's Moore outside. Clippers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Gordon. Back to Holiday. For 3, Middleton. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Milwaukee. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Moore. And it's Ntilikina in for Chris Paul. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Fultz, he's checked in for Gordon. Outside Thomas. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Chris kicks to Holiday. Over in the corner, Fultz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Pass to Ntilikina. Feeds to Zeller. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Horford.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
The 9-foot shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Al Horford, just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
And Al Horford drops them both. And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism. But Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up.
Thomas passes to Zeller, and it's sent back by Horford. And Middleton kicks to Chris. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bucks leading by 7. McCollum outside. Pass to Ntilikina. Expanding his range. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Fultz. Here's a screen by Chris. Shot off the screen. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Ntilikina. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Over to the left wing. He lobs it up. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers call time here. Steve, we've seen some big names retire from the NBA in the last few seasons. I mean, guys that we all admired for so many years. Talk about walking away from the game and not having that a part of your everyday life and what that's like for a player.
Kevin, I think, and especially talking individually, it's the hardest thing. So whenever you started, you've been playing this game 15, 20, and some of these guys 25 years. To be able to say you're not playing this game and to go to the next step is definitely hard because you've had this routine. What I love now is guys have done a fantastic job of keeping their bodies in shape. They're able to play 20, 21 years, and one day we're going to see a guy playing 25 years. I think it's fantastic.
What I think about, Steve, is as long as they can remember, all they've played is basketball. And then one day it just kind of ends. I mean, that's got to be such a difficult thing to go through.
It's hard, and I like now a lot of these players now are thinking about that day, and they're better prepared to be able to walk away and walk right into something else. And even if it's being a dad, I like what guys are doing right now.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Brown. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to McCollum. Pick by Zeller. McCollum kicks to Zeller. Humphries with the steal. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. There's the feed to Zeller. Out left to the wing. Here's Ntilikina. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And the potential that Ntilikina has is really cause to be exciting. A lengthy point guard who can run the offense well, and if he bulks up, look out for this guy.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers. It's deflected.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Ntilikina. He kicks it to McCollum. From deep. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Humphries has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Rough start to this game. Hits 1 bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
And that one drops. Fultz has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Again, McCollum missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Sam Decker's checked in for Lance Thomas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Withy's checked in. Now Fultz. He's got 5. Gordon kicks to Fultz. They set the pick. Back to Gordon. Picked by Humphries. And Eric Gordon gets the three. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light. Okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
.135 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Fultz tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. McCollum outside. Inside. It's deflected, and he recovers it. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Zeller.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Here's the screen. Payne with the block. And they're able to recover. Gordon a screen. Here's Humphries. Tries again. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Fultz kicks to Humphries. On the wing, Gordon. Los Angeles with another miss. Gets it off. The shot missing. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Bucks leading by 6. And Doc Rivers, Steve, a coach who has one of the rare distinctions of being traded from one team to another. This, of course, happened when the Celtics traded him to the Los Angeles Clippers.
I mean, Kevin, this was so odd. Doc Rivers was worth a first-round draft pick in the 2015 draft for the Clippers. Rivers asked to be moved as he didn't want to go through the rebuilding process what the Celtics had in front of them.
Cohen is out there with Paul. Then there's Udoh. Then there's Hill. And it's Chandler in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Hill, no good. Clippers trail by 8. And Holiday kicks to Horford. Chris with it. Udoh's there. Chris gets the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Ball again, Holiday. Paul outside. A 3 from McCollum. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.